I have been very impressed with the MSI Prestige 14 last year because it is a really powerful mainstream laptop that aces at many tasks I perform at it, and I had almost zero complaints about its hardware. Now, this is the successor to the MSI Prestige 14, and now it has an EVO moniker at the back because this is an Intel EVO certified laptop, which means this is powered by Intel's Tiger Lake processor with improved graphics, and since it is on the EVO platform, it has better battery life than its predecessor. I'm Warren with KLGadgetTV, and this is my review of the MSI Prestige 14 EVO. The Prestige 14 uses the same chassis as its predecessor, although there are some subtle design changes, such as the new MSI branding and an updated keyboard font that looks really clean. Port selection remains the same, but the two USB-C ports on the left has been updated to support Thunderbolt 4 and faster USB 3.2 Gen 2 X2 speeds. Now, I didn't want to crack open the base to show you guys the changes because of the factory seal sticker, but basically you can no longer swap out the RAM as it is now soldered onto the motherboard. But on the bright side, it is already equipped with 16GB of LPDDR4 RAM running at 4267 MHz. It now also supports PCIe Gen 4 storage, though it ships with a PCIe Gen 3 storage. The user experience remains very much the same as the old Prestige 14. The keyboard has an excellent typing experience with big keycaps and a silent tactile feedback, while not forgetting to mention that tilted angle, which makes typing really comfortable. The trackpad has great tracking performance and a reliable fingerprint reader, and the display has decent indoor brightness and contrast while supporting 99% of the sRGB color space. My review unit ships with an Intel Core i7-1185G7 CPU. This is a 4-core silicon with 8 threads, which might sound like a downgrade from the previous Comet Lake U 6-core 12-thread CPU. However, it runs on a more efficient 10nm process and features a 28W TDP. It also has faster instructions per cycle than the previous CPU, which results in better single and multi-core performance on Geekbench. Not to forget to mention the much improved Intel Xe graphics that greatly improves graphics performance over Intel's UHD and Iris Plus GPUs. I definitely noticed a huge improvement in graphics performance, although it still isn't as good as an entry gaming GPU, which you shouldn't expect it to be. CPU performance is also more consistent, and it managed to hit the maximum 4.8 GHz boost clock. Although temperatures can still get as high as 97 degrees Celsius when you push it, but on average, it remains pretty cool within the range of 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. For those who intends to do 4K video edits on this machine, performance is decent if you are not applying a lot of filters and effects, but do take note the laptop can get really hot, especially on the left side of the keyboard. MSI promises up to 12 hours of productivity usage on the Prestige 14 EVO, which I was able to get up to 8.5 hours of continuous use with web and writing activities. Still a slight difference from the advertised mileage, but it is a significant improvement over the Prestige 14, which lasts around 5.5 hours on average on the same 52Wh battery. Ultimately, the Prestige 14 EVO is a decent laptop, and even though it's a mere refresh of last year's Prestige 14, the improved performance and battery life is what makes this one of the best productivity laptops that you should buy this year. MSI is retailing this at 5,199 ringgit, which is about 300 ringgit price increase from last year, which I still think is pretty reasonable for a really good working laptop just like this. So that's pretty much about my review of the MSI Prestige 14 EVO. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tech videos coming right up, and I will see you in the next one.